Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Now in this video, I will be taking you around as I have a quick trip to Ozamiz City for a few things. Okay, so first off, I am actually going to accompany my father who is now about to embark on a new contract abroad. And at the same time, I am going to go to Salle University to get my credentials for my college application. Well, not necessarily my college application, rather, my graduate school application. It has actually been quite some time since I have been to Ozamiz or back to Ozamiz. The last time I was there was around September when I was trying to heal from things that has affected me for quite some time. And I have seen Ozamiz as one of my healing places. And it did help in healing that part of me. At this point, we are now at our accommodations for the night. Since Papa's flight is around 7 a.m., we decided to actually spend the night in Ozamiz City. Here I am brushing my teeth and washing my face, and I use Oxycure to do spot treatment for my active pimples. As for my under eyes, I use eyelift cream. I have decided that I am going to work on the lobby of our accommodation since the signal inside our room is not really good. So at this point, I was just typing in a few documents required for our SSG activity, which is the iftar event that was happening 2 days after, or 2 or 3 days after that night. If you notice, my headphones are actually quite wonky since I don't know how it happened, but my headphones were broken. And so the next morning, I was checking out at our accommodations. Papa is already in Manila during this time, and I was going to have or to take my breakfast at, of course, 7-Eleven. My favorite kani sandwich or kani salad sandwich and sisig. Also, shout out to Dominic. Thank you so much for keeping my bags as I go to LaSalle University, my alma mater. I was walking around the registrar at this moment since I am now going to pick up my documents. And to tell you guys, my document was actually ready since last year, but I did not get it because of reasons. And what a coincidence it was since it was also the CAS weeks. So CAS is actually my college during university. Sitting here really takes me back to my college days wherein I was just a very hopeful young kid dreaming of one day to graduate and go into the world and serve my country. This is the new senior high school building of LaSalle University, and I am just accompanying my good friend, Mamshi Shayan, for her class. And after that, I had to leave since her classes would take at most 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I went out and I was just walking around, feeling the vibes of the campus. A lot has indeed changed in LaSalle, but what remained is the feeling of nostalgia Every time I get to look at every single corner of the campus and I remember being that student. It has been almost 5 years since I was last here. The last time I was here was when I was preparing to move to Bagak Bataan in Central Luzon to teach at another Lasallian supervised institution. And since then, a lot has changed. Obviously, I have grown so much in the span of 5 years. And I suddenly remember the times wherein I was just this nervous kid about to embark on a new journey in another island in the Philippines. And now I am back about to embark on another adventure. And I cannot really wait to see where life will take me next. Everything I did in Ozamiz was nostalgia inducing. Riding this tricycad, for example, is one thing. At this point, I was just waiting for a few friends and I was just sitting at this local cafe. It did not exist when I was still a student, which is a bummer since I really love the coffee. This is Nico's Cafe here in the locality of Ozamiz, and I really happen to love their coffee since it's very high quality. This is me riding the tricycle with Momshi Shayan. This is Shayan, a very good friend of mine, my classmate in university. We are riding the same bus going home. I am going home to Pagadian and Mamshi Shayan is going home to Tangum. Pit stop Molave. I always try to support the local peddlers in Molave. So every time I do have the chance, I usually get eggs or I get water from them. I was nearing Tiguma at this point. This is the checkpoint. And I am now off to the bus. Another Cornelia Street moment for me, if you know, if you know. Okay, so before going home, I had to get street foods because at this point I was really hungry. The local scene in this area of Tiguma is actually really busy. There's a lot of students just that are just coming home from their classes at a nearby university, and there's also a lot of sellers. As I was eating, I was contemplating on the trip that I just had to Ozamiz and began to think of how therapeutic it was to be able to take myself back into my college years. At least not literally. And I cannot wait to take another Ozamiz trip very very soon. Ozamiz City will always be my healing place and I will always come back to my second home. Thank you everyone and I hope I see you again in my next vlog.